What does $800,000 actually buy you in Seattle right now? Now, the honest answer depends entirely on where you're willing to look. And most buyers waste months touring homes in the wrong price bracket for the area that they want. Now, in some Eastside suburbs, $800,000 barely gets you a condo. In others, it still buys a real house with a yard. Now, if $800,000 is your number, you need to know exactly where that budget actually works before you start touring, right? You're in the right place, because I'm breaking down exactly what $800,000 gets you across Seattle and the East Side right now. Hey, I'm Ravi Ramachandran with the Rams Group. We are Seattle and Eastside Realtors. Now, if $800,000 is close to your number, book a free 20-minute no-obligation consultation call with me using the Calendly link in the description below. Now, I'll show you exactly where that budget goes furthest for what you actually want. Let's get in. Hey, before we begin, I get this question constantly. What my budget actually gets me? And the honest answer is that $800,000 is a completely different budget depending on the zip code that you want to look for a home. Now, I've had buyers assume that their number worked the same everywhere on the east side, only to find out that it swings wildly from city to city. Now, this happens sometimes within the same afternoon of touring homes. So today, instead of guessing, I'm giving you the real picture across 4 different areas. Let me walk you through what $800,000 gets you in Seattle proper, in Bellevue or Kirkland, in Redmond, and in Bothell, Renton, or Issaquah. Same number, 4 completely different outcomes. First, Seattle proper. In Seattle itself, $800,000 typically puts you in a condo or a townhome, or a smaller single-family home, which is further from the core neighborhoods, and detached homes with real yards in popular Seattle neighborhoods have mostly moved past this price point. Now, you're trading square footage and outdoor space for proximity to the city itself. Now, for a lot of buyers, that trade-off makes sense if the city lifestyle is their priority. Is that yours? And neighborhoods further from downtown can still stretch that budget into a small single-family home. So it's worth widening your search inside the city limits too, if you're open to exploring. That said, if city living matters more to you than a yard, this still works out well. Second in the list would be Bellevue, Kirkland. Let's see what $800,000 gets you there. Now, in Bellevue and Kirkland, $800,000 realistically gets you a condo, not a single-family home. Now, detached homes in these 2 cities have climbed well past that number. Now, this fact surprises a lot of buyers who assume that $800,000 was solid money anywhere on the east side. Now, this is especially true if they haven't shopped here in a few years and are comparing it to prices wherever they are moving into the Seattle area from. Also, if you want a house with the land in these 2 cities specifically, your number needs to be higher. That's a plain fact. $800,000 only stretches that much. Now, third on the list is Redmond. Now, $800,000 in Redmond kind of sits in between. Now, you're looking at a townhome or a smaller, older single-family home that may need some updating. Now, it's not the newest or the biggest option, but it puts you inside Lake Washington School District and close to Microsoft if you are working there. Now, this matters a lot if that commute is part of your decision. Now, some buyers use this as a starter home and plan to move up once they built equity in that home or get promotions at work. Now, for the right buyer, that trade-off is totally worth it, and that call is something only you can make. Now, fourth on the list are Bothell, Renton, or Issaquah. Now, this is where $800,000 goes the furthest. In Bothell, Renton, or parts of Issaquah, this budget can still land you an actual single-family home with a yard, and that too in a good school district. How cool. Now, you'll trade some proximity to the core Eastside job centers for real space and a lower price per square foot. That totally depends on where you work. Now, that commute trade-off might even barely register, right? Now, families who prioritize space over shorter commute consistently end up the happiest here. On the other hand, if square footage and yard matter more to your family than being just, say, 5 minutes from Bellevue, this is where your money works the hardest. Put it together, and the lesson is simple. The same $800,000 can mean a condo in one city, a full house with a yard 20 minutes away. Now, knowing which one you're actually shopping for changes everything about your search, wouldn't you agree? Now, this would also determine which listings you even look at and how to write your offer. And everything kind of follows from there. The buyers who are frustrated are the ones touring homes on the wrong price bracket for the area they've fallen in love with without doing their research. So don't be that buyer. So if you want to know exactly what your specific budget gets you in the areas you're considering, direct message me the word 800K right now, and I'll be sure to send you a real breakdown so you're not wasting your weekends touring homes outside your realistic range so that you come out as a winner. And also our website, theramsgroup.com, has individual pages for all the cities, which is packed with information so that you can be informed before you even start your search. It's worth a good half hour, 45 minutes, how much ever long it takes. Each city has frequently asked questions section as well that you'll get total value from. So feel free to browse through. I've included the link in the description below as well. Also, feel free to share this video if you found value with anyone who's house hunting around the Seattle and Eastside areas at this price point. It'll save them a lot of wasted hours and tours as well. Next, what's the top 5 Seattle Eastside suburbs for families in 2026 if you're still deciding which of these areas fits your family? Now, all my contact information is in the description below. Feel free to hit me up, direct message me, text, and I'll be happy to chat. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.